Hello, greetings. This is Chris Turner, in-game name Strange Aliens, and here we are, just about to run Twine Peaks SSD10 solo. So I've been working my way through all the storm shields right from the beginning of the game, and I've soloed everything I think since Stonewood 3 or 4, right the way through, and I'm finally at the end game. The very end of what I really enjoy, which is doing the storm shield solo as a constructor using lots of trap tunnels. So about to start it, just a quick overview of where we are. We've got 6 waves coming in, 140 power level husks. First 2 waves, not too much trouble. Third wave over on amplifier I is going to be the one that's a killer, because that's the smasher wave. And it's quite a hard amplifier to defeat, and then finally onto a normal wave, another smasher wave on H, and then finally a massive long wave of takers on amplifier G. Loadout for this, I'm running a double machinist, so machinist Harper in primary, giving me all the bonuses that machinist has, increased trap damage, increased trap reload. I'm also running a second machinist in support to increase trap durability, and heavy base Kyle in tactical for the feel the base Nova, which just helps do a bit more damage. Normal stats, if you see, I've particularly focused on upping my tech to over 3000 just to get that trap damage out. And down the bottom, that's giving me massive trap damage and also 182% trap durability, so hopefully that will keep the traps running right the way through the long waves that this involves. So gadgets, I'm running banner and slowfield there for if I have to dive into any trap tunnels and deal with anything, and banner so that I can drop it, so that if I respawn in the same spot, and that's going to be essential on wave 3, probably wave 5 and wave 6, because I'm pretty certain, particularly on wave 6, that I'm going to die a lot. Okay, so let's fire this thing up and give it a go.
Here we go!
So,
Shield power increasing.
The last one. So for this one, my base drops down here on this piece of wood.
Prepare for an attack from the east.
Okay, so this is a
Nailed it!
blaster and ordinary husks raid, so I don't have any worries about this at all. The sniper defender will pick a few off. Most of them are going to come up here. As long as they're coming up the steps, we're happy, and they all get launched off here, and they work their way around and come back up again. I'm just going to stay back here. Occasionally a blaster will wander its way round and come around here, so I'm just going to be ready for that. Otherwise I'm just keeping an eye, making sure that everything's coming up the traps and that nothing's bashing through either of these ramps, which sometimes happens. And why that guy's bashing on the roof there, I don't know, so let's stop him doing that. We don't want him smashing that part. So we've got 660 enemies left to go. They're all working their way up quite nicely. And quite happily. Just check nothing's coming around the side. No, keep an eye on the mini-map. And everything is looking good. Everything's still coming up the ramps, nothing's smashing through the ramps, which is on the smasher waves here. I had some trouble with smashing, or even sometimes telepelting through the ramps. But at the moment, they all seem to be going where they need to go. Spawn traps are kind of putting affliction on them with the gash traps, so they're already losing about half their health before they even make it up onto the ramps. Bashing that ceiling. I don't get that. That's a bit bizarre. I've never seen them do that before. Oh, there's a blaster.
That's enough of you.
Away of him. There's a blaster sitting on. They're doing some weird stuff. going where we want to go. It's all working its way down here and dying on the way back up. There's one thing got into the timeout room sort of down here. They're all dying off on the way back up with the launchers. 400 left. They will go flying. You've got to love a good launcher. It's got to be the best way to play the game, sending the husks off the cliffs. Okay, all looking good so far. Nothing's really getting up here to trouble everything. A few bits that are going round. Somehow we've got now a blaster in behind that ramp, so there's definitely some weird bugs when you get this many spawns going on. We're down to 300 left to go. Two getting a little bit further up here than I would ideally like, but all getting knocked back off again. And we're all looking good. $200 left to go. Just lost one trap somewhere. So my wall launchers, I've got 62 durability on them, on those ones. And then they're still kind of getting towards the end of their life. And now there's one bashing through there for some reason. Love it when they do weird stuff. Okay, 127 or 120 left to go. Still some weird things going on, some stuff got in underneath places where it shouldn't really do. But all looking good. Okay, 30 left to go. With that, nothing's getting up here, so we'll go and prepare ourselves for the next amp. So
We have a break in the action. Another wave
next
coming
wave
soon.
is amp C.
Prepare for an attack from the south.
This is going to be a flinger and lobber wave, but I've got good shields up here. I'll try to base down. That will just secure all of that. Let's open the door. Got the other sniper down here.
Ready for action.
Nope.
Let's get her back outside the door. I don't know why she's gone in. Right, there we go. And really here we're just going to be defending in case any lobbers manage to find a way to launch anything over the top. Maybe flingers trying to launch stuff up over the top that come in here, and I've got a fairly naked amplifier because I had to cut down as many pieces as possible for the other waves. But I think hopefully my flinger shields are sufficiently good out there. That's going to stop them chucking anything in. So really any flingers should probably end up coming up the tunnel because they can't get a line on, and they're up here with a melee defender and two obliterator snipers in here. If the flingers do get up the top here, they'll just take them out quite happily. So I will put together another video that I'll post up as well, which will just cover my sort of review of Twine Peaks Storm Shield. I'll look at all the amplifiers. Oh, here comes a taker. Fortunately, the obliterator snipers are fantastic on the takers. They do a really good job, and if I just help them out with my super shredder, you don't normally have to worry too much. So I was saying, yeah, I will put up a video just walking through all the different amplifiers, where the spawn points are, and where all the where my builds are, so you can see where we got to. It's me and the snipers, get rid of him.
Slinger spotted.
Right, he's gone.
Taker spotted.
Okay, the flingers, I seem to have got a good route on them, and there's none coming out too wide to try and fling anything round. Nothing's making it up here. It's all going nicely down the middle, as you can see from the map. Everything, even the stuff that's spawning out the side,
Down you go.
is kind of coming round here. There are a few traps down the bottom to take them out, but everything's kind of starting to work its way up. And the defenders are doing a good job on the takers. Oh, there's a lot I managed to get an angle in there. That's not very rare. At least I managed to take out one of the ceiling piece. That is sorted. Another flame coming in. Managed to get that one in. That's the drive her. Should take out anything that does get thrown in. So there's one lobber. One flinger who's managed to get a line of sight in here, but he's not getting that much over here. We've got 3 defenders in the... Taker's a bit lying. There's another one coming in. Oh, the defender's just taken him out in mid-air. Good job, defenders. A minute left on here. Bring her back.
Let's try that again.
And all in all, we're looking good. Nothing much is making it up to the top. New takers coming through. Okay, 14 seconds. We will make our way over to the next amplifier. This is the one that I'm really not looking forward to.
We have a break in the
Smasher
action.
wave.
Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the west.
Okay, this might be better. We had an attack from the north last time, and that was a bit nasty. This looks like an attack out from here, which I think we've got better covered. I've got much better trap tunnel coverage up here. I could have done without doing that though. I needed to get my base up. So going here, that hopefully covers as much as possible. Okay. And now let's go and get my snipers into position.
Ready for action.
And really here, hopefully everything's going to be dying, and what we're really looking out for is dealing with the smashers. So I'm going to switch to RPG for this. And theoretically, if everything holds, most husks are not going to get through, and it's only going to be smashers that get through. I'm reluctant to fire RPGs into the tunnels. Gas rocks in there.
Smasher!
Just to make sure that there was still too much getting through there, so now I've got a few more pieces.
Why do you even exist?
There's another gas trap.
Stay away from my fort! Nailed it! Why do you even exist?
And we're looking good. As the traps start to run out is when we start worrying about having trouble, but at the moment the trap tunnels are holding up. A nice break. With that I've stopped stuff I think coming out of there. There's lots of propane in there, so I'm going to be very careful not to fire into that tunnel. But the few smashers that are getting through are coming through fairly knocked down on health and having affliction damage. Pretty much.
Why don't you smack off?
Jeez. Good job on them. I will drop my banner down here as there's a few smashes.
Protect the fort!
The snipers are doing a good job of killing off the smashers. And we've lost one wall here.
Smasher!
Generally,
There you go. Why do you even exist? Nope.
they're looking quite solid. The trap tunnel here has got all my best 130 traps in. And they are doing the job. Oh, we've got a shot.
Darlings!
Let's let the snipers take care of him.
Yeah.
Really husks getting through there, which I don't like. But they're getting through with low enough health that I think I'll have to keep them. I don't mind if 1 or 2 get through. I think they're coming from, rather than the spawn down the bottom, I think they're coming from the spawn on the hill, and they're just making their way through, but the affliction is just killing them off as they go. So we're down to 169 enemies left to go. I can't see I'm losing too many traps at the moment. How are we doing for RPGs? After a few more, just in case. But touch wood, these trap tunnels are holding up superb. Last time I had them spawning from over this side, and that was a pain because it's such a short trap tunnel that you didn't have much, whereas this side, the trap tunnels are much longer.
Stay away from my fort!
As you can see, even the smashers are barely making it out. Even this guy here, he's going to make it out, but he's gas trapped up, he's got a lot of reflection. And me and the sniper, guys.
Scratch another one!
He's dead.
Why don't you smash off?
Here. Oh, they've blown a massive hole in the trap tunnel here. 20 left to go.
We have a break in the action.
Cool, job done. Right.
Another wave coming soon.
Whoa!
Prepare for an attack from the south.
Okay, we're on to amplifier D now. So this, I think, is just another wave of flingers and lobbers and things coming from the south, which is good. I was always worried that they might end up coming from the west over there because I've never defended off that side, so I have no idea if the trap tunnels are any good. Whereas this one, I know that these trap tunnels are great. And cover most of them with the base. I'll get these up here. Loggers, I've got a sniper defender up here, AR defender up here. Let's just go and drop my couple of sniper defenders back in here.
For the fort! Let's get out of here. Stand and fight! For the fort!
And they'll just deal with anything that does work its way up here. And she'll take care of anything that does get flung up. But these trap tunnels here are really good. These have been proven. I've built these up over
That's enough of you!
a number of sessions, and I've got lots of experience building these up. I'm going to go and just hide down in here, just make sure nothing is making it through. Down here. No, it's nothing getting close at all. So anything that does get through is just fling a trash, which the snipers and her will most happily deal with. So somewhere there's a flinger gone right the way round and is coming up the amplifier C trap tunnel for some reason.
I would. Just
All
can't.
that. So far, so good. The next wave, the next 2 waves after this are the ones I'm again slightly worried about. The next one's a smasher wave on the low amplifier, but I have proven that. I've tested that out in the last Monstral defense and it worked solidly, so I'm fairly happy. The last wave I'm just not certain about at all, because it's a very long takeaway and it's on a build on the amplifier that I've just built for this Storm Shield, so I don't really know how well my build's going to work. So touch and go, we'll have to see how we go. But so far, on here, we're looking good. There's something wandered through down there. That trash. pieces. I've got enough pieces there. So what I might just do is log up a quick shield. And that should hopefully stop that flinger from lobbing stuff up there. He can't now get his line of sight on me. I don't know what hit me there. But just so we don't have any trouble, just drop down the hill pad. Losing a few traps gradually. As you can see, looking at the mini-map, there's not much making it up here at all.
You're crazy.
And that does seem to have stopped that flinger from lobbing stuff up. My health back. I lost another trap somewhere. But I think we're mostly good. We're looking good. There's worked his way around there in somewhere or other. That's a headshot on the water. Let's just see if I can go across here. Lobber shield. Let's see if that stops him. Bees. Flying bees. Left on this one. They somehow managed to work their way up the ladder here. They're just sitting there bashing around. They're not going to do. There's enough traps in there to deal with normal husks as well if they do bash through. What they were doing there, that's what hit planting. Okay, 16 seconds. Just get over the hill. Okay, had that. It's done its job. Okay, 2 more waves to go.
Another wave coming soon. Prepare for an attack from the south.
Our water wave is good on here. Our base on here and maximise the whole lot of those trap tunnels. Our water wave is excellent because that means all my traps, I've got a huge amount of wall dynamos and stuff in there, so a nature wave, a water wave is great. Okay, we're going to put the snipers down here just to deal with anything that does get through here, if it's any smashers again. So this is another smasher wave. We're doing for RPGs, I've got loads. So it's a 1200 enemy smasher wave. Now, hopefully most stuff is going to die right out in the early part of the trap tunnels. There's a big load of launch pads and bouncers and stuff in here, and I've got quite a lot of good traps up the top there. So I am kind of figuring that a few smashers are going to get down all the way, but most stuff is going to die up the top there. Any smashers that do come down will charge these walls down here and just go straight into the lava, hopefully. We'll just stay down here and hopefully not do much. There's a few things bouncing down, but we've got a lot of good traps up there, and this is why this is the wave where Machinist Harper is fantastic. The 1200 wave with the trap durability, on my tech, and then having trap durability in support as well should mean that a lot of the traps at the front won't wear out in this. Somehow a smasher has got over the top. Smasher teleported, now he's disappeared again. And he's down here. Okay, he's dead. You do get the bizarrest stuff in some of these. How they work their way round and get round, it's most odd. But so far, no smashers have dropped down to the bottom, apart from the one who managed to teleport outside the trap tunnel. We started off with 1200. Enemies to deal with, and we're down to 800, so we're a third of the way through. There's another smasher. Somehow managed to work his way through the wall. Another one somehow managed to get over the top. Knocked myself down there. Oh, and there's a smasher made it down the bottom.
Nailed it! Oh, yeah!
Fortunately, I can get back there fairly quickly, and I must remember this time to drop my banner down. There. My snipers are still okay. Nice. Just keep them busy with some balls to charge. And he's wandered off into the lava, which is what he's supposed to be doing. Seems to have taken a ride on the geezer. Okay.
Spotted!
So we are
Why do you even exist?
below 400. That's it. Let's charge across there.
That's enough of you.
Okay, easy with them. I'm losing a few traps up at the start, but these trap tunnels are rather big. And good solid traps, so I'm quite happy to lose a few traps. I'm not going to go up there and risk killing myself or kind of getting stuck. I've got my banner down here if I did die. There's another one of those smashers who somehow decided to go round the outside. Okay, we're looking good. We're down to 200 enemies.
Why don't you smash off?
Up there, smasher.
Smasher!
And you're dead. 130 left to go. There's another one wandered out on the side there.
Stay away from my fort!
And we just teleport straight away down to the floor. Let's destroy that. Okay, 27. Okay, we're done here.
Ha! Gotcha!
Right, now the last wave. So this
We have
is
a break in the
horrible.
action.
This is Takers.
Another wave coming soon.
So we will
Prepare for an attack from the west.
put this sniper in.
Stand and fight!
Okay, west. They're coming up here. Now this is the one that I'm not sure about. Hopefully they're not going to bash through there. And they're going to come down the path and be launched up. But I will put the other guy just in here. Just because I want the maximum safety. Okay, at the minute I'm going to put my banner. So what I'm worried about is that they're not going to come up the stairs and that they're going to bash through the wall rather than get launched off. So far, they seem to be coming where I want them to.
Darlings!
And this is 10 minutes of... So I will get my banner down here.
Flinger spotted!
And then what I'm going to do is... Let's go out here. And a big extra lava shield.
Scratched another one!
Really want to fall round here. Unfortunately I've got enough launch pads and stuff up here that I can get myself back up. And I'll see if I can rebuild that flame shield
Oh yeah!
without blocking out my tunnels, which is what I was not wanting to do. I don't want them landing on there.
spotted!
Hey!
So let's just spend some time checking and seeing where they're coming from. Something's got there.
Ha-ha! Yeah!
What I'm worried about is them coming up the back here. But they don't seem to be at the moment.
Down you go.
So I've got some sort of lobbers managing to get up here. So I'm going to try and expand my... Now I've got lots of pieces left. And I'm just going to expand my lobber shield as far out as I possibly can. Okay. Somehow I've managed to get a flinger up there. Nope, and here's the takers, and that's why.
Got him. Stay focused.
Somehow we've got some...
Slingers, take her!
Dive attack! Save! Take out that slinger!
Let's go and deal with him. I don't really want him up here flinging husks around.
Catch!
So looking okay at the moment.
Gotcha!
Slinger spotted!
Flying husk! Oh! Blow it up!
Take her! Slinger!
So we're just adding a bit of extra coverage to here. All in all, we're looking alright. There's a few stuff getting on the top. What I'm going to do, just to help a bit, I think I'll bring her up. And she can come and help me up the top here.
Take her! Take her!
Slinger spotted!
Just increase my lobber shield up there. Let's get some goodies. Seems really getting on here. It seems to have flipped mostly round to this tunnel here. So no stuff is going in there. There's some flinging in the tunnel. There's not much stuff coming up here. We've kind of lost okay, yeah, we've lost the floor. We want them up here. Is the good route for them to come up. And there comes another taker. There's something that's stuck on right the way around the side here. Oh, I think I can. Back at my banner. There's some stuff coming down here.
Slinger spotted!
And again, it is full of trash. Out structures. Some stuff wandered around here. That's the last thing I want to be doing is stuck around here. It gives me a chance to go and deal with these takers, I think. Deal with these females because they're getting annoying. "23 seconds left to go. It's looking good. There's nothing, no things taking damage. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yes! Complete. We have finished all the storm shields. Nice job.
You did!
Woohoo! And no amplifier took any damage whatsoever.
Oh, yes.
So that was superb. Took 2 goes at Storm Shield 10, 2 goes at 9, 2 goes at 8, and 2 goes at 6 through Twine Peaks. But we're done. Let's get a print screen of that. 79,000 damage. Let's hit continue. And let's see what loot we get out at the end as a reward. Ooh, some reperk, always nice. Nice level chest. And now it's just on to running missions and finishing off our levels. Leveling up the rest of my traps and heroes. And then getting ready, hopefully, with Epic, or add some extra zones on the end now. Or open up some storm shields so that we can do some extras, or retry or rerun them, choose the difficulty and play around with them a bit more. What have we got? 50,000 Survivor XP, 7 mini llamas, and lots of good quests. Fire husks, some nature husks. I'm assuming we're going to get water husks. Oh, hold the door, stage 15, 50 V-Bucks. Wow. Mist monsters, nice perk up. Reperk. Watery grave, water husks. And finally, Twine Peaks Storm Shield 10. Some more V-Bucks. And we're done. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and it wasn't too boring watching me mostly stand around while the traps killed stuff. That's the way to do it. My name, in-game name, Strange Aliens. Add me up as a friend, and I'll build some trap tunnels with you. Good night.